Welcome back to the 2 Minute Warning. Today I'm taking a look at the Tennessee Titans and going over whether or not I think they should trade for Arizona Cardinals pass rusher Chandler Jones. But before we get on that topic, question for those of you viewing, comment down below with your GM skills what you think Chandler Jones is still worth. First round pick, second round pick, third round pick, so on and so forth. Whatever it is, comment down below. Give me your trade package. You don't kind of hear mine throughout. If you didn't hear, Chandler Jones, the Arizona Cardinals pass rusher, has made a request to be traded from the team. It's expected he will still attend training camp. However, requesting a trade is requesting a trade. He is supposedly now on the trading block. If you don't know, also, Chandler Jones, while he didn't play much of last year, the last time the cat was healthy, just 2 years ago, he had 19 sacks in a single season. So kind of a big ticket name is on the market today. I'd say he's probably a top 10 edge rusher in the NFL. Looking at the Titans, obviously they've already made some offseason moves, the biggest one being the famous Julio Jones trade, and that's going to be the biggest question mark. Do they want to continue to be aggressive, continue to put all their eggs in one basket, continue to give up future draft capital to make a serious run at this year? And I don't want to say this year only, but I do feel like this is the biggest opening you will have. I feel like the Titans do have a pretty long Super Bowl window for the future, but I do feel like if you get Chandler Jones, Julio Jones, Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, Ryan Tannehill, Caleb Farley, you're only going to afford every single one of these talented cats for so long. And even now, getting Chandler Jones wouldn't be cheap, and the money situation would make things tough. But not being negative, imagining a team with Chandler Jones to this defense could really help them go to the next level. We all know the offense is ready. Offensive line will be healthy again. Julio Jones, AJ Brown, Josh Reynolds, Anthony Firkser, Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, Mike Vrabel. That's a recipe for success on offense, but the defense has its question marks. Big Jeff, Bud Dupree will hopefully get some pass rush going, but it'd have a lot more pass rush going if you added Chandler Jones to the mix. Secondary, I feel like I like Caleb Farley, Janoris Jenkins, and Kevin Byard more than I like their names more than their play. They're actual players that I actually like and root for, but living up to the hype is going to be tough. Kevin Byard at once was one of the top highest paid guys in the league, and he's definitely regressed in a sense. He's not awful, but he's just not that top tier guy. He used to be Janoris Jenkins, Jack Rabbit Jenkins. I've always liked him because of his nickname. Still, he's not the top tier guy. However, Caleb Farley, he has the upside. He at one point in time was ranked as the number one cornerback prospect out of the draft. Hopefully, if he's healthy, he could live up to that. I do think the Titans should consider it, that being Chandler Jones. If you call it the Cardinals and they're like, yeah, we want 2 firsts, hang up. Don't even negotiate because you guys aren't even close. But if they're looking for something that right around what Julio Jones cost, Julio Jones, what was he, second round pick this year and a 4th round pick next year? If you could do the opposite of that, you offered a 2nd round pick in 2022 and a 4th round pick in 2023 for Julio Jones. If you could get for Chandler Jones a 2nd round pick in 2023 and a 4th round pick in 2022, I can make that trade. I could lose a 2nd and a 4th over the next 2 years for 2 future Hall of Famers, more likely than not. I'm just saying, if I'm the Titans, I would consider it. I would not be giving up my 1st round pick. I don't know what the Cardinals are looking for. Given the factors that Chandler Jones is entering his 30s, he's coming off an injured season, and he's only got 1 year left on his contract, you'd hope the Cardinals aren't asking for 2 firsts or a first. This isn't a guy the Titans would probably keep for the next 5 years because he's a free agent after next year. Who knows what he's doing then? But those are also going to be factors as to why he's cheap. Can the Titans take any more risk? Bud Dupree, a lot of people like his name bigger than his play. Caleb Farley, he's already risky there with his injuries. They already gave us a draft capital with Julio Jones. Can they continue to take risk after risk after risk? I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm not saying they should. That's just a question they have to ask themselves. What are they comfortable with gambling? In my opinion, aggressiveness does pan out in all sports, not just in the NFL, but in the NFL specifically. Chiefs, year after year, were consistently making the playoffs for the most part. Going 11-5, making the playoffs, having some fun in the playoffs with Alex Smith. They said it's not enough. We're going to make a move. We're going to make a big move. We're going out there and getting Patrick Mahomes. What did it result in? A Super Bowl. The Bucs, they were struggling. They could have looked at several other quarterbacks. They could have drafted a quarterback. And of course, this is a rare case. We're talking about the greatest quarterback of all time, but they took a risk on Tom Brady. A guy that was going on 43, going on 44. They didn't know what they'd get out of him, yet they took the gamble. They were aggressive. It resulted in a Super Bowl. And again, it's across all sports. The Los Angeles Lakers, they wanted a big man to help out LeBron James. They got Anthony Davis. It resulted in a championship. MLB in baseball, they needed an extra outfielder. They went out there, traded for Mookie Betts. What did it result in? A championship, a World Series. It resulted in a ring. Titans, you can make the argument, okay, they've been making the playoffs. They were aggressive. They got Julio Jones. Are we going to get a championship? We're aggressive there. I get that, and you could get a Super Bowl ring without Chandler Jones, but I'm just saying, think about it. Continue to be aggressive, possibly. I'm not saying they need to trade for Chandler Jones. I'm just saying I wouldn't, just ignore the situation. I would evaluate it. I'd make a phone call. Hey, what is he going to cost? What shape is he in? Is he ready to play? How's his injury? Is he committed? How much is he going to cost? Well, how much is your dead cap space? I believe they're going to cost, I think it'll be $5 million against dead cap, and then $15 million what the Titans will have to cover. And again, that's going to be hard they might have to move some money around, but everyone says Titans offense is ready. The defense, can they keep up? Chandler Jones, a guy that just 2 years ago had 19 sacks, could be that one key piece that could allow the defense to keep up. That could allow the defense to crack the top 15 and really open up the Super Bowl possibilities for this team. I'm not saying they're not open now, but you can't tell me they wouldn't be open more. All of a sudden, Chiefs better watch out, Bills better watch out, Ravens better watch out, Browns better watch out, whoever they're playing better watch out if this team can be healthy, if they pull off this trade, if Chandler Jones can get double-digit sacks, if Julio Jones is still a top 5 receiver, if A.J. Brown enters top 5 receiver with Julio Jones, if Derrick Henry leads the league in rushing again, if Tannehill stays a top 10 QB, that has Super Bowl written on it. Therefore, like I said, they have to at least consider it, at least make a phone call. That's all I'm saying if I'm the Titans. Just pursue the situation. Don't offer a trade. Don't go in, here's everything. Know what you got. Know your value. Know Chandler Jones' value. Just bring your guns loaded in case you need to fire off a trade. That's all I'm saying. Be prepared for any direction to it come at you, whether it be a trade or walking away. Figure it out. I would do it. You guys tell me, though, do you agree or disagree? And I'm open to your guys' opinions. Maybe you're all for it and saying, yes, trade for Chandler today. Maybe you're all against it. We just don't need him right now. Theoretically, that'd be fine. We already gave up stuff for Julio. The money would be tough. Our defense will be fine without him. We got Jim Schwartz also coming back. We'll be fine. Or you're kind of stuck in the middle like me, where it's not needed, but am I at least going to find out, is he going for a third-round pick? If so, done. I'll use the third-round pick, bring in Chandler now. I'm kind of stuck in the middle, but like I said, give me your guys' opinions or takes or comments. I'll look down in the comment section. I'm open-minded. I'll try and see maybe one of your guys' comments that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my head could pursue me or sway me one way to the other side or another. We'll just have to see. I'm open to it. Like I said, I really do want to see your guys' takes and your opinions because I kind of want to see if my opinion will change. And referring back to the question at the beginning of the video, what do I think Chandler is worth? Like I said, I don't think he's worth a first. I think that'd be the max potential. 2 firsts, get out of here. 1 first, I still don't see it, but I could see him being right around what Julio was. A second and a fourth, maybe a second and a fifth, third and a fourth, second and a third. I don't know. I'm not a GM. I'm not in the front office. I don't know how to crunch the numbers like they do. That's just my broad opinion. You guys tell me, do you agree or disagree? As always, and of course, guys, I truly appreciate it. I truly, truly do. Thank you for watching. 2-minute warning.